Well, occasionally you gotta fire these things up, make sure they still work. Ugh. So let's see what happens here. If we're lucky, she'll fire up. No air, so this thing wouldn't move unless it's been running for a couple minutes. Oh yeah, no wipers. Got a strange liquid on the floor, but I can deal with that later. Tach's trying to work. Well, the washer's sprayer motor works. Dripping washer fluid there. That's a good sign, kinda. I don't know how good a sign that is, but that's somewhat of a good sign. At some point I gotta get that running. It hasn't run in a few days, so I think suspicion there's water in the cylinders. But so far so good on this old girl. Yeah, that's normal. Let it run for a few minutes. Tap up the batteries and that. Hey, another old little girl over here, we gotta get her to fire up. Shouldn't be too big of a problem because I haven't seen any lights left on or anything. But I do need to get something that goes here. These 4 bolts are. And you see that? See, they broke this one off. This one, and this one are stolen and they hold it. And let's see if I can get this for you in here. So you see this thing with these round containers? It's a brake module. And its purpose is to give you brake power on a truck like this. Because, these don't have air brakes. They have, see the dash here? They have boosted hydraulics, and that's how they boost them, by electricity and those pressure tanks. And this one fires up pretty good too. It's been a few days since this old girl's seen the road. like a lot of few days. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. It's been a few days since that truck's seen the road. Well, under that stature anyway. Myself, 6 months, 6 to 8 months since I drove that thing. I took it over to a place in Embro, and let's just put it this way. I was requested to take it there so they could fix it. They haven't done nothing but cause an issue with it. And this is how we get our hood back. And of course, with that being said about the hood, they've they bent the bumper, didn't do any work on it, just gave us a list of what they thought needed to be replaced, which that one part I showed you, according to them, is like $8,000 to $10,000. Hell, you can buy a whole truck for that money. And a fairly new truck for that money. Okay, my oil temp's getting up there, all that, and I'll shut this thing down before she gets too warm. Because there's not a lot of coolant in this poor old girl. Brakes work. See, this thing, I drove there. Alright? And of course, that's the water from up top. We drove this thing there. And it had to be towed back. Right? The one that's still idling over here. We drove it there. It had to be towed back. So, all in all, to me, makes me wonder, why would you take vehicles to this guy? You take the stuff there because they're a big truck mechanic place, and they bring it back to you, you're not able to use it. Isn't that the complete opposite? Aren't you supposed to take it to the guys to get it fixed? Not so they can cause more issues? Like, why would you pay people to do that? Heck, you want it broke? Give it to me. I'll break it for you. Just tell me you want it broke. It's like easy. But you know, I never accuse anybody of being too smart. Anyway, that being said, that spooks you. But that being said, it runs. According to them, it wouldn't run no more. It's kind of funny. Set a booster pack up on her, turned the keys, and fired right up. Not too big of a hassle. Mind you, they did take the air filter out on us, so that's a bit of an issue. You know, same with the other truck. I just had to unhook something and it starts up like that on a regular basis now. Which to me, awesome. So, you know, with it being said, kind of good, but I need one of those. If anybody knows where I can get one, I'd appreciate it. I'll show you what it looks like again while the truck's running here. It goes on the frame. See? 4 bolts. Goes on the frame on the inside. And it does the brake boosting and that for you. If anybody knows where I can get my hands on one at a reasonable price, you know, shoot me a comment in the inbox. I'd appreciate it. Really would. Because that's all that keeps this truck that we just got here from moving. So please hit me up and you know, let me know if you can find one of those for me or where I can find one at a really reasonable price. I'd greatly appreciate it. And It is what it is, people. As old Finnegan used to tell me, if I don't see you around, I'll see you square, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. We're gone. Bye-bye.